Becoming a registered nurse is notoriously slow, expensive, and filled with competitive waitlist, but today I'm giving you the exact blueprint to hack the WGU Pre-Licensure program. I'm breaking down how you can bypass standard timelines, knock out your critical prerequisites fast, and set yourself up to breeze through the coursework and transition directly into your clinical rotations. If you've been staring down a 2-year wait just to start a nursing program, stick around because most of that wait is avoidable. Let's get into it. First, let's talk about how this program actually works because it trips a lot of people up. WGU's Pre-Licensure BSN is a hybrid program. Your general theory coursework happens online at your own pace, but your clinicals and labs are in person, done through intensive local cohorts tied to a specific site near you. Here's the catch that kind of catches almost everyone off guard. You cannot start clinicals, you cannot even touch the nursing specific coursework in a lot of cases until every single one of your general education and let's say science prerequisites is 100% complete. Not mostly done. So if you're planning to knock out those prerequisites after you enroll at WGU at WGU's pace, you've just built yourself a bottleneck. You're sitting there paying tuition, cohort seats ticking by while you're still working through anatomy and physiology. That's the single biggest reason people lose months, sometimes a full year, before they ever see a clinical rotation. The fix isn't working harder inside that bottleneck. It's not being in it in the first place. This is where study.com's College Saver plan comes in. $95 a month, and it is genuinely the cheat code for your nursing prerequisites. Here's why. WGU has a direct transfer pathway agreement with study.com specifically for this program, and it is generous. Nearly all of your general education competency units, English composition, communications, world history, psychology, sociology, statistics, transfer straight across. That's dozens of credits you never have to touch inside WGU's clock. But the part that actually matters for a nursing student is the science sequence, because this is where traditional routes kind of fall apart. Anatomy and Physiology 1 with lab, Anatomy and Physiology 2 with lab, and Microbiology with lab. All three are ACE recommended for transfer credit through study.com. Try getting a seat in an in-person A&P lab at your local community college right now. Waitlist, semester locks. You wait for the class to be offered, then you wait for the lab slot inside that class. On study.com, these classes are self-paced, video-based courses with flexible final exams. You're not waiting on a semester calendar, you're waiting on how fast you can actually learn the material. Motivated students are clearing courses like these in weeks, not months. Pair that with applied healthcare statistics, also transferable, and you are talking about knocking out the science and math backbone of this degree before you even start your WGU term. Realistically, that's roughly 46 competency units of general education, plus your core pathophysiology course transferring straight in. That's about 80% of what most students still owe when they walk in the door at WGU. You just walked in with almost all of it done. Okay, so you've transferred in, your gen eds and science prereqs are locked. Now what? Once you're enrolled, WGU still has a handful of courses you can't transfer in. Things like Foundations of Nursing, Medical Dosage Calculations and Pharmacology, Critical Thinking, and Nutritional Science. These have to be completed at WGU, but at WGU does not mean slow. It means competency-based, which means it moves at your pace, not a semester's pace. Day one, your move is the pre-assessment. Take it before you crack open a single lesson. WGU's model lets you test out a material you already know cold, and if you came in through a rigorous prerequisite pathway like this one, you know more than you think. Don't study material you've already mastered, test it, pass it, and move on. This matters more than people realize because your objective here isn't to speedrun for the sake of speedrunning, it's to protect your time and energy for the part of this degree that actually requires it. Your labs, your clinical rotations, those are fixed. You can't test out of a clinical hour. So every week you shave off the online theory phase is a week you get back to prepare mentally and financially for the part of the program that's genuinely demanding. Now, before you get too far into planning this out, there's one thing you need to check before anything else because it'll make or break this whole strategy for you. State availability. This program is not offered nationwide. It's currently live in these states. If you don't see your state on that list, don't panic and don't assume you're locked out. WGU adds states to this program over time, so it's worth checking directly with an enrollment counselor on current availability before you write it off. But if you are in one of those states, this is exactly why I'd tell you to lock in that prerequisite strategy now rather than later, because the clinical cohort seats in those local in-person markets are the real bottleneck, not the online coursework. Getting your gen eds and science prereqs knocked out fast through study.com means you're ready to enroll and grab a cohort seat as the market opens or the moment a spot opens near you, instead of scrambling to finish prerequisites while a seat you could have had slips to someone else. In a program with this kind of state-by-state cohort-based structure, speed isn't just about saving time, it's about being first in line when it actually counts. So here's the blueprint one more time. Use study.com to smash through your gen ed and science prerequisites before you start your WGU clock. Transfer those credits in through the direct pathway agreement. That clears your plate almost entirely, so once you're enrolled, you can move fast through the online theory phase and put all your energy where it counts, your clinicals. If this helps, subscribe to Degree Hacked and go check out our full nursing playlist. We've got breakdowns on other pre-licensure and RN to BSN Pass 2. And drop your target nursing program in the comments. We'll tell you if there's a faster way in.